Hello everybody, welcome. We got one today that might be interesting to some people. It might not be to other people. We're gonna find out. I had a fella brought some saws, dropped them off because he needed a few things. He wanted to try to get one for the weekend. I said, well, I got a lot of stuff to do, but I'll try and help you out. So he brought 3, and I told him he said he'd like to have them by the weekend. I said, well, I'll see if I can get you one anyway, because today is a short day. I had the baby for a while this morning, and I got to go get Boo after a while, and Mama's got a long day of working at her regular job and in the horse barn, so we probably won't see her till later tonight because she's going to be busy. So I've got to go get Boo from school here in just a little bit. So I looked at this saw, and I'm fixing to show you what it is, and we're going to look at it. This is a Husqvarna 55, which a lot of y'all know we've built a good many of these. JK builds them too. He builds nice. Me and him was talking about building some while we was up at Smitty's. Now this one here, I'm not building it. This is supposed to be a running saw. I do not know if it runs yet, because one of the problems that it has is he said the stuff in here is stripped. And I'd say he would be correct. This ain't too bad. It ain't as bad as what I thought it was going to be. That's salvageable. But the problem we got here is on the flywheel. That starter paw is bent, and that one's broke plumb off. Okay. Let me throw the screws down here. I don't know if we're going to actually fix this flywheel or just swap it out with another one. I think I've got a carcass laying over there that's got a flywheel on it. So we may just, anytime if you take the top cover off, there's little J nuts here. Just make sure that they're tight, or else when you're moving the saw around, they could fall off. So we're going to pull that off. Oh look, the kill switch wire just fell off. We're going to pull the coil wire off here, because we want to get this piece of plastic off here. And it sets on 2 little pins there. And there it is. All right. Let's see if we can get the flywheel off. Then we'll look and see what we got. Now the way I usually get these flywheels off is I stick a screech down in back here and pop them off like that. And I usually catch them before they hit the floor, but that one I did not. Now, you can see that dog's broke plumb off, and that one is bent severely much bad. All right. We ain't 4 minutes in. Okay. Well, the other part's going to be the interesting part. Just wait. I'm saving it for last. Some people are going to like it, and some people are going to hate it, I promise you. We're going to see if I can find the flywheel right quick. All right. Found the flywheel. Cleaned it up, lubed it, made sure everything's good. Took care of that. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and do the other part first or whatever. I think we might go ahead and do the other part now. Let's say you got a Husqvarna 55 and you're getting to be an older feller. Happens to all of us. These bigger saws, well, the ones that some people consider bigger saws, they get harder to crank as you get older. This one here's got a good bit of compression. And fella, he's getting up into his 70s. And he says he has a hard time cranking it. So we want to help him out, see if we can fix it so that he can crank it. So what are we going to do? I'm glad you asked, because I'm going to show you. What we're going to do, we're going to pull the handlebar off of it. You can do it without taking the handlebar off. We're going to take the spark plug out of it too. We're going to run the piston down to the bottom. Some of y'all know what I'm going to do, and some of y'all's wondering. Well, we're going to go right there. That way the exhaust port's closed off, the transfer ports are closed off. The only thing that's open is just the top of the cylinder here. And I'll show you why. Let me show you. You see this boss right here? This boss is made to accept a decomp valve. And I know it could use a little bit of machining. It could. You can do a little machining on it if you want to. But you can also do it without machining. And that's exactly what we're going to do because it's together. Now, the best way to do this is with it apart. But we don't have it apart. We have it together. So we're going to do it with it together. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take a 10 by 100, which should be what this is. 10 by 1. Yeah, it says 10 by 1. We're going to take this 10 by 1. We're going to get our glorious 3-in-1 oil. We're going to put just a little bit of 3-in-1 oil on this thing. Maybe shoot a little around this edge here, because this hole should already be the size for this 10 by 100 tap. We're going to just try to get it as straight as possible, which it appears to be. From y'all's angle, it might look a little different. Don't know. This is a brand new tap, by the way, so it's nice and sharp. That's as far as it'll go. We're going to screw that out of there. Now, blow the tap out and blow the threads out. There's no hole into the cylinder right now. That's why I've done it this way. All right, now, I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's threads in there. Let's go ahead and put our tap back in our box. Go ahead and put our tap back in our box. All right. Now, as you can see, now should be able to take this decomp valve, screw it right in there. And I know you say, but Hopper, there's no hole in the cylinder. Okay, that's the reason we done what we did. Okay, I drilled the hole, or I tapped the hole first. That way there's no chance of getting that much junk in there. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take the drill, and hopefully it plays well today. I'm going to take this drill. I don't know what size this is. I just guess. My aim right there. right there. Now there's a hole drilled in there, so I'm gonna stick this there. See the chunks come flying back out this hole? I don't know that you cannot see it, but that's what we got there. There's a hole drilled in there now. We're gonna run the motor around. It didn't catch on anything. That should be just above or just right at where the ring stops. So we got this decomp valve. Let me see, where's my file at? I'm gonna take my file. I'm just gonna brush over it a little bit. We got a little bit of a burr there. See, what I was talking about machining, if you do this in the mill, you can drill or you can run your tap and all down in there. And then you can just mill this right off flush, and you're sure to have a real good mating surface, but you have to obviously tear the cylinder off of it for that. There we go. Cleaned up pretty good. Now, I'm going to stick the blow nozzle past the debris. What that does, it blows it all back this way. And then we're going to take our little decomp valve. This ain't a very big decomp. We're going to screw it in there. We're going to try this one, and if it don't work, we'll use a different one. Snug him up. Okay. Looks to be a brand new spark plug. So I don't know that it's gonna run. I really don't. It may need a carburetor kit. It may need several other things. I don't know. The biggest thing is we got the decomp put on there. So when you spin it this way, I think that decomp might not be the best in the world, but I may just find a different decomp. Let me find a different decomp, because that one doesn't sound, that one don't really sound like it's doing anything. Let me see if I can find a different one. Okay, I'm gonna find another one. Let's try this one. This one's got 2 holes in it, and the other one didn't have any. It's one of them, that other one was one of them steel ones that don't have a lot of holes in it. I don't know how it works, but it don't have any holes in it. So let's see if this one hisses now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yep, there we go. That's what we wanted. Now, I'm gonna put my drill bit back up before I lose it. Okay, so let's set this back on here right quick. Let's put the flywheel on. We're going to go ahead and slap our flywheel on here. See if it'll run. sometimes this stuff like this is it's easier to put it on before you put the wrap bar on it. That's why I go ahead and do it now. Because with the bar on there, it's kind of in the way. So we'll just put it back on there. There you have it. Let me go ahead and put this bit back in here. Get back on my 3-in-1 hole. Right. Now, we do have push water. I just noticed the fuel filter's on the wrong side of the gas tank. You should be down there on that side. It does have some gas in it. Not a whole lot, but it does have some in it. So, let's see if it'll fire off. Hey, if full start works, I can feel the decomp work. There we go. She is working. The decomp works. It's all runs. Sounds pretty decent. There you go. That's putting the decomp in. I'm going to check the air filter right quick because it does not appear to be on there all the way. So let's crack the screw loose. Put it on there the way it's supposed to be. There we go. Put the top cover back on. And there it is. Decomp valve and all. And it does clear everything, because I've done this before. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Be kind. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. Bellhopper out.